The following program is rated G and is suitable for viewing by all ages.
Hi there, this is Wendy and I've got Renee behind the camera. Today we're at Clancy's Bar and Grill and I'm here with the chef, Craig. I just stabbed you, I'm so sorry.
Ouch.
Delayed reaction. I totally stabbed him, he's very tough.
It takes a while for it to clue in.
So let's tell everybody about Clancy's in case they haven't been here, and it is my first time here.
Is it?
It is. I actually might not have found you because your entrance is hidden.
It is. It's kind of like they call in England a backstreet boozer. You kind of come in through the back. Through the years, it used to be a much bigger, grandiose place, but it's been...
Oh. I was surprised how big it is inside because you have so many sort of dedicated spaces in here to different things.
Yeah. Back in the day, well, there's always been a bar here with Penticton Inn is where we're at originally.
Okay.
So this has always been a bar or lounge in one form or another. And then Clancy's came in to late 90s, I believe, and it went all the way up to the street.
Oh.
And it was a wonderful little pool hall.
Were you here then?
Yeah, I'm Pentictonite.
Okay.
I've come and gone my entire life.
So you were in Penticton but not in Clancy's your whole life?
No.
I was born behind that bar stool.
A few exes might disagree with me, but no.
All right, so you're a Penticton guy, and then you've done some traveling.
Yes, I've moved around quite a bit.
Chefing all over the place?
Yes, chefing, traveling. Lived in Australia for 10 years.
Nice.
Where we had our own bistro.
Wow.
And yeah, we finally, we did very well with it in restaurant terms.
Okay.
So we built it up, but I was missing my kids. And it's pretty much just buying myself a job and the thing that I love to do. So after 10 years, it's my parents' 50th anniversary, so we decided to fly over here to visit. My Australian wife at the time fell in love with the place. It was easiest for us to relocate. So then relocated here, sold up, relocated here, and bought a house. And
nice. Well, Penticton's lovely. I love it whenever we get a segment that we can film up here. Down here, I guess, because we're in Kelowna. I always get confused of directions in the Okanagan because it feels like the lake's in the wrong place.
Being from Penticton, I always know Kelowna's north.
Yeah. Well, I'm from the prairies, and I grew up right beside Lake Manitoba. And so in my head, everything complies to that, no matter where I go. And I'm like, Your lake is wrong.
Your lake is right. It's not going the right direction.
Your lake is.
I kind of get with you. I'm used to.
Thank you.
Lake should be north-south.
They really should. They really should.
It's easy to know
North-South
where you
Lake,
are.
yeah. And all of our map people are going to say Lake Manitoba goes north and south, Wendy. I was like, yeah, but I was on.
It's a huge lake, though.
Yeah, and it's bumpy, right?
Meanders
Thank you.
everywhere.
See, he knows. So, how long have you been here right now, like at Clancy's?
The Clancy's, 4 months, 5 months.
Oh, okay. So you're fresh.
Fresh, yes.
Yeah. Huh.
We have some new owners here.
Okay.
This is always the place where I kind of came to get away.
Oh no, you've ruined your getaway place.
Yes, I don't have my getaway place anymore.
Oh, you're gonna have to find a new one. But what is as cool as Penticton's original dive bar? That's what got me when I saw that as a slogan. I'm like, oh my gosh, I absolutely want to go there.
And that's why I've never been here before, because it takes a while to go to a dive bar.
I know, I really want to go, and I couldn't find you. So what's your actual street address?
333 Martin Street.
Yeah, and you'll see a sign. It's a big red sign. You really shouldn't be able to miss it, but I've missed it. And then you kind of go down this little alley. There's doors. And then you're
Yes,
here.
there is. Yes,
Yeah.
you go down the breezeway. You'll probably see some people smoking, and it's a great indicator of a dive bar.
Okay, so what?
Though half of them are actually from a retirement center across the road, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, sure, yeah. I feel like it's almost like hanging out in Nelson, where you never feel like the weirdest kid in the room. Right? It's like, this is
Except for that
comfy.
guy.
That guy. Oh yeah. Well, we
He
won't
knows
talk
he's
about
the
that
weirdest
guy.
guy in the room.
He's looking right in the mirror.
There's no guy over there.
No, it's just a Craig hallucination, and it's good to go. Maybe outing something there. All right. So what are the key ingredients of being a dive bar?
Not being about who you are.
Okay. So you're not all stuffy about pretentious?
No, there's not. Yeah, there's no pretentiousness.
No pretentiousness.
People come here to have a drink and a good time.
You can come in running shoes,
Running shoes, house coats.
house coats. Does that happen?
Yeah, occasionally.
Wow. Okay. I came at the wrong day.
Yeah, it depends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Their favorite soap opera's on.
So
Sometimes not ready to, just need to get out of the house.
for the hiding spot, that was your hiding spot, and now is your workplace.
Yes.
Aw, that wasn't well thought out, was it? Like,
Well, I always really enjoyed coming here.
uh-huh.
And to be honest, I didn't want to eat the food too much.
Oh, you fixed the food.
I hope so. That's what that's what we've been working on.
Okay.
Friends have bought this place, and I just finished up working in a established restaurant in town for many years, which was it was a high pressure job, which I loved, but I was ready for just to take a bit of a break. So I took a break, went on vacation for 2 months, came back, and my friends had bought this. And I thought, well, I'll help you.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
that's
get this
great.
Get this place running right.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see what it is once you've gotten to be here for a year.
Yes.
Yeah.
So am I.
So you're probably still building rapport with your kitchen staff and all those things.
Yeah, we're getting there. I've got some very good staff. I'm fortunate about that. Ups and downs, but yeah, they're starting to click in and clue in of what
Yeah.
I'm looking for in food.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they'll get your groove. You'll know more about them as time goes on, because it is quite a fresh place for you to land. Or you're fresh in this place.
I'm fresh in this place. Yes.
Yeah.
Sort
Yeah.
of.
Okay, so you've got to have no pretension. TV screens showing games, that's a big deal, right?
Yes.
Yeah. All sorts of beer on tap.
All sorts of beers. Local, imported, Budweiser and Lucky. All your wonderful beers.
Yeah.
Nothing is a surprise what we have here.
Oh, I don't know. I could be surprised. What is what is in the container called Dark Lord?
The Dark Lord, we'll be having one of those. It is a shot created by one of the owners, named after his mother.
Oh no.
It's called the Dark Lord.
Does the mother know?
Yes.
Okay. So you're not going to get burned down by Dark
Not
Lord
getting
mother?
burned, no.
Oh, thank God.
She embraces it, I do believe.
That's.
She's a lovely lady.
Oh, sure. You got to say that because she goes
She
by the
is,
Dark
though.
Lord.
That's a mother-son thing.
A mother-son thing.
They take the mick out of each other with it, so it's.
Okay.
And that's actually not a. It's an easy shot to have. It's not
It's not.
shot of Jameson's or tequila. Or,
Okay. It's not going to like throw a dart through your back.
yeah, brain's not going to frizzle.
Oh, frizzling brains. That's the worst. So you've got some kind of sports memorabilia on the wall.
We call it the sin bin.
The sin bin?
The sin bin. That's where all the regulars have brought their own paraphernalia of their favorite teams and
No way.
hung them on the walls.
Okay, so that's past Renee and the cameras. So if you were standing where Renee's standing, you turned around, you'd see the sin bin.
Renee's turning
Ta-da!
around.
Renee saw it. So there's a few tables back there, and there is a lot of paraphernalia everywhere.
Especially if you like Liverpool or Celtic, this is the best place to be.
Oh,
Canucks and Blue Jays.
wow.
But we accept all other people.
Yeah, because we're not pretentious.
No.
We're very accepting. You can come in your house coat. I just like places I don't have to wear
right
heels.
now, despite
Oh,
things that have happened recently.
things that will not be mentioned. Don't want to start a fight. Hey, is that a thing in a dive bar?
Yep.
Like breaking chairs and
No.
no, not real fight.
No.
Just like little shoving and name calling.
Taking the mick out of each other
Okay.
to a certain degree, yeah.
Huh.
You definitely know who's cheering for who.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's kind of fun. It adds spice to the night. I grew up in a place where there were things called socials.
Socials.
Yeah, so as a social was a way to raise money just before a wedding usually.
Yes,
So it would be
yes.
thrown by the bride and groom's friends, and then everybody would pitch in. And generally, the party wasn't over until a chair was broken.
Ah.
Yeah, that's where I grew up.
Oh.
Holy
and
moly. Okay,
right on cue. I told him at 10 minutes.
Look at him.
And he's brought open the first thing.
yeah. Okay, wow, that is very fragrant. It's like bacon bomb.
Yes.
What is it called?
This is our brunch sandwich. Invented
Very
by our
nice.
man Jimmy here that just dropped everything off.
Thank you, Jimmy. All right, so what have you paired this with?
It's one of the owners and bartenders, Caesar's.
Mm-hmm.
It's a few different tricks to the trade in it.
Oh,
I can't divulge it because I
sneaky
don't even
things.
know
Oh.
entirely. I do know a few things about it, but I used to make it quite a bit before, and it's always been a hit.
Okay, so it's got stuff in it.
Yes.
Like we got-
minimal. It's smoky sausage and
Pickled bean?
a pickled bean. Yes, the
pickled
all-present
bean.
pickled bean.
Wow, and here's our smoky sausage.
Doom, da-da-dum.
Da-da! Boom. That was actually really fun. Okay, so how are we going to try this, and what are we going to do? Because
Yeah,
you're going to need to cut that.
that looks like a knife and a fork situation.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely does.
Why did I wear white? It's insanity.
I purposely avoid such
Okay,
things. At
I
all
have to make
times.
a splash zone.
Just bib it up if you like.
How early are you open for breakfast?
11 o'clock. All days of the week except for Saturday. Saturday we're open at 10.
Oh, for the early birds.
Yes, and those horse racer gamblers we're open at 10.
Okay, tell me the relevance of that. I don't understand.
We're one of the few places in the area that does online or off-site, I guess, horse racing, gambling.
So how do you?
So there'll be a bank of about 20 TVs with all your horse races across the world, you know, Australia, England. I'm not big on it, I'm not sure, but I recognize a few of it. So yeah, you can go up to your VLT machine and pick your favorite mudder and off he goes.
This is new world for me. I've never seen any of that.
Well, back in the day, it was a really huge deal here.
Yeah.
They used to have booths and everything for you to make your bets.
Wow.
Modern age, of course, you just have a machine, but
okay.
And back in the day, it was only on certain days, so it created an event.
Oh wow.
But now it's always happening. You can gamble anytime you want.
Okay.
So there's always people up there willing to put their expertise to work, and
yeah.
off they go.
That sounds kind of exciting. Yeah. All right. So for our morning race people,
we have our brunch sandwich.
All right.
Which is an Italian sausage patty.
Do you want to get close? I'm going to open it. Cut all the way through? Okay.
So with Italian sauce patty, 2 fried eggs,
oh, man.
hollandaise sauce, arugula, and a tomato.
Beautiful. Wow. Oh, this is...
It is good for your Sunday mornings when you're not feeling the greatest.
So it's like a hangover cure. And
well, you want to put it that way, yes.
And hair of the dog.
It's a hair of the dog, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Which is what I wanted to call it, but it didn't really sound that well for food.
Hairy sandwich. Okay. What's the worst named thing you've ever served? Like where you got your way with what you wanted to call something and you regretted it?
Oh, that I regretted it.
And you regret nothing?
No, I regret many things, but...
I'm just talking about food.
And food-wise, yeah, no, not too much. I did regret it was just something silly.
Just silly food name.
Yeah.
I think the names of British food are just wackadoodle.
Toad in the hole. And
Toad in the hole. What's like Bubbles and Squeak? What the heck?
Bubbles and Squeaks.
Have you ever cooked in a British pub?
Yes.
That's really nice. Fantastic bun.
To brioche.
Everything's about, a good brioche. Yeah, and holds together, especially considering how many layers are in here and how like they aren't dry layers that are like scratching on each other. Everything is
falling apart.
But not
together.
Yeah, it's just hanging in there really nicely. Yeah, this is a beautiful sandwich. I'd be happy to eat this in the morning. Yeah, very nice.
For you breakfast eaters out there, this is one of the ways to go.
This is the one you want. So tell me why, as a chef, it would go so well with this drink.
Well, it's a hangover meal.
It's a hangover classic, yep.
And the other hangover classic is the Caesar in Canada, Bloody Mary in the States.
Yeah. Is there a difference between the two?
I believe the Bloody Mary is just tomato juice.
No clam business?
No clam. It's taken the world a while to catch on to the whole clamato.
Well, yeah. Do you think because you've got this perfectly good drink, and then the Canadians
I've got some clam juice for you.
Yeah.
Let's throw that in.
Like, did that happen on the East Coast or something? Like,
I believe it comes
we've got
from
extra
Calgary.
clams. Calgary.
A steakhouse in Calgary called Caesar's.
No way.
Yeah.
Is this like celery salt in the rim?
It's a blend of different salts, but yes.
I've been sticking celery salt all over the place, like on everything I'm making, because I'm really into it.
Like that.
Yeah. You just spray some
You have cats?
oil.
They lick the walls with the celery salt.
Do you have a cat?
Actually, not at the moment. In the process.
Of getting one or losing one?
Went through that process. Now looking for one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's a way more fun process to get a cat.
Yeah.
Ungetting a cat is the worst. Yeah.
Had a wonderful life. Yeah.
With a cat at one point.
Oh, he had a wonderful life.
Oh, he did. I thought you did. I was
I don't
like,
know how wonderful my life was, but
it sounded almost like a
pretty
sign-off
good for a
note.
while.
It was pretty good. Did you
Then
like
the cat
Australia?
went.
Then the
I
cat
loved
died, and now
Yeah, I
that's
loved
it.
Australia.
Loved Australia. Yeah. Was it the culture, like, scenery?
The scenery, yes, most definitely.
Where were you located? 'Cause it's so diverse.
Yes, we were just north of Brisbane, sunny coast, as they would say, Sunshine Coast,
Yeah.
and a little town called Mumbai.
Mumbai. That sounds fun. Do you know the meaning of that word?
The place by the train tracks.
I was like, well, that sounds ancient.
It
So-
did have a real name, but it
Probably
it had
means the
something to-
spiders are going to kill you.
oh, spiders are fine.
Aren't they like the size of dogs?
Yeah, they are. They're scary as hell.
Yeah.
But they're ones
is not
they don't
fine.
bother you. They're
Really?
well, they scare the hell out of you, but they're
Yeah.
not the ones that.
Okay, they're not the ones. So there are ones.
Yeah, they have like something called a red black, which I think is just like a black widow.
Isn't that like a football team or something?
Yeah, it is. Yes, it's true. From Ottawa.
Yeah. Are they named after spiders that'll kill you?
I think they got their name out of this ingenious concept of their previous uniforms were red and black,
Well,
and that's what they spent. That's how much time they spent on it.
yeah, that's probably
We're the
true.
orange yellows.
We're the orange yellows. Maybe we should just all be colors. Yeah. Or harmless waterfowl. Like there's the ducks. They actually do pretty well.
Have you upset a duck though?
Oh no.
Yeah, they're mean.
Really? They just seem so passive and like round. Like what's it gonna do to
I
you?
think those are well-fed Okanagan ones.
Oh yeah. Okanagan ducks are pretty spoiled.
They are.
Yeah, they just wander around.
I like them.
Geese are terrifying.
Yeah, especially those country geese.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I only knew Canadian geese
Oh yeah.
would always fly away. Oh, did we just?
It's okay. We can switch it out.
Okay. And Jimmy's coming out now with our.
Sorry, guys. Oh, you guys.
No, we're good. Oh yeah, we just motor through. We know this is a marathon, not a sprint.
Okay. All right, I'll go 15 from now on.
No, keep it at 10. We're good.
You're doing it.
We're good.
Sorry.
We'll
We're editing that out, aren't we?
we'll play nice. It's like Jimmy.
And Jimmy, sorry,
What do we want Jimmy for? Oh,
beverages.
he was banging on the table and Jimmy Winch.
Thank you very much, sir.
Jimmy,
could
awesome.
I trade you and take these Caesars away for us?
Okay,
please?
here you go.
Yeah, we're just
Thank
gonna
you.
drop
We're
them
only
on the
gonna
floor.
sip on them. You can
Yeah.
take them into the kitchen if you like.
Uh-oh.
No, he's not gonna do that.
Yeah, with all of our courses, all your kitchen staff will just be laying on the floor
Yeah.
sleeping.
We
Oh.
do not drink in the kitchen here.
Don't drink in the kitchen.
It was just a joke. For
Because
real.
there's sharp stuff in fire. Okay.
So this is our mini
it?
Yorkies.
No way. Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
So instead of your big traditional
Yeah.
roast beef dinner or whatever,
Yeah.
which we'd love to do,
Do you ever do like a Sunday roast?
once in a while, yes.
Yeah? That would be a really fun
Like to do a
thing.
classic Sunday roast.
Yeah.
We've done a deconstructed version of the Sunday roast before, which is kind of fun.
Can you see the top of this, Renee, from where you are? Yeah. Okay.
Well, this is your miniature version, so it's
Yeah.
house-made Yorkies
Okay.
sitting on a bit of gravy. Our own homemade, not homemade, house-made marinated roast beef that we sous vide, and then I'll stop saying then we add our own horseradish dressing.
Oh my goodness.
Horseradish dressing.
I like the other version. It was fun.
First ras ready.
Yep. Fluffinger both.
Yes.
There we
I
go.
got a lot of fluffer.
Yep. I say we do the next 15 minutes just in words that aren't words.
Oh,
Want some
Don't stop me there.
Gerber? I'll move it closer.
mm-hmm.
Or I should say, by version of both of them.
You rubber first?
Yeah,
Nah,
rubber.
I go first. 30 seconds.
Your purpose is to green the boon the boon.
You got the green one?
Yeah, green the boon.
Swedish chef.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't take long until you
Hurdy.
Swedish chef it all. And work for it. All right. So your last name is Sylvester.
Yes.
What from in the world? What from in the world is that place? Where? If you can interpret that question, you just get a free pass for the rest of the interview.
It's a well-traveled name.
You were pirates.
Yes.
Okay.
That is actually, as far as we went back, is
Oh.
pirates.
Gosh.
Or buccaneers at the time, so it's not quite as bad as pirates. 'Cause
That's just pirates
the
with
King
a
of England said we were allowed to do it.
Okay, so that's just pirates with a license.
Privateers.
Ah, like Barrett's?
Yeah, there's a place called Cinque Ports
Yeah?
in England. As far as my French goes, it's like 5 ports that were a free trade area for buccaneers and whatnot who wanted to.
Free trade.
You can be French, you can fly the English flag, and
Okay. Sort of like
Profit as you
neutral zone.
yes.
Wow. So you're a well-traveled name. I think we were just horsely thieves or something. Pretty landlocked.
That's the other side.
Yeah. We never got a ticket from the king or what. No licensing our criminal activities.
But otherwise, we've been, the name goes back in Canada for a couple 100 years.
Oh, okay. This is fantastic.
I was supposed to ask, how's that for you?
Oh, I love it. A good Yorkshire pudding is always a wonderful thing. So, can you give away secret to making them puffy and still kind of hollow?
Luck of the draw.
Look of the draw.
Yeah, it's how much you preheat your oil,
Okay.
how long it takes for you to put your batter into the muffin tin.
Longer better?
Quicker is better.
Quicker is better. So I've got my smoking hot oil.
No, you
Not
want,
quite
you want your
smoking?
shimmering oil.
Shimmering. Oh, okay. Yeah. Not almost igniting.
Yeah,
Okay.
if it does that, it'll crackle on you and you'll get little bits and pieces everywhere. It'll still be fine.
Done that. Okay. So, but if it's not hot enough, you're just going to get like this sogged up,
Yeah, you're
Blob,
gonna get
right?
this.
soggy blob.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's better than soggy blob, but
Well, mine have sucked up all the oil and then done nothing awesome with it. They just
they
sit
don't,
there. And
they don't puff up as
Yeah,
much.
exactly.
But yeah,
You
they're a
want
bit
the
like
puff.
a souffle.
Yeah. Yeah, tricky.
They're a bargain basement souffle, I guess.
I think they're awesome though. Like, how do you go wrong? And then your horseradishes. Nice. What do we call this? Horseradish
I call it a horseradish dressing.
dressing, yes. Or flappadibba.
Yep. Horseradish. It's just a light horseradish dressing. There's no mayo or anything like that into it. I just didn't want the concentrated flavor of the horseradish to overpower anything.
I love horseradish, but I get
love
it.
horseradish too.
Yeah. I like the feeling where it's like it feels like there's fire on your head. Well, who's this?
This is the Dark Lord.
Yes. Okay. I'm not allowed to drink very much.
Well, we won't treat it as a shot.
Okay. Bing. Here we go. Oh.
It's a gentle. It is a dive bar, so I figured, you gotta have a shot at a dive bar.
That's like dessert.
It is a nice little.
That'd be amazing over ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah, you could make a float with this. Dark Lord floats.
dark. Watch your ice cream curdle a little bit from all the alcohol in it.
It's true, but you forgive these things
Yeah.
because there's so much alcohol in it.
If you had 3 before, you don't even care about it.
Yeah, then you move to the float.
Yeah.
You could put it in a song. 1, 2, 3, float.
The holy grail, the beer milkshake.
Do you make that?
No. It's in a John Steinbeck.
Yeah, but you could.
I've tried.
Oh, just curdles?
It never tastes that good.
Oh, yeah. That's true. It is kind of yucky, but
It is milk and beer.
yeah. That's, yeah.
It seemed like a fun idea to me at the time. I tried.
Seems like
but
fun, but
I achieved it without curdling, and then I was like, it's still not good.
still not good. What if you put syrups in it? But then you'd hide the beerness.
It was the
You may as well use a liqueur.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kahlua. That makes a great milkshake.
It feels like there's some Kahlua in here.
I have no idea.
He will
Could
never tell
not
me
tell the
much.
trade secrets of root beer and Kahlua and all those things.
Yes.
Not
Root beer's
whatsoever.
the first thing. I almost like lapsed into psalm talk, but I feel like I'd get dragged out on the street. So, on the nose, with an unctuous
Yes.
note of
Rubber tire.
Kahlua rubber tire. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
just the
it's
house
very
shot
happy with that. That's nice. That's nice. I think my husband would even like this. Yeah.
Even your husband?
Even he's picky with shots.
Oh.
Very
That's not
picky.
a bad thing to be.
Yeah, he's very picky. He's also picky with whiskeys. Like he likes,
Good whiskey.
like good scotch. That's what he likes. Yeah, like,
That's even better.
yep, very happy with Lafroig. Just sit there by the
Loves his
fire.
peaty.
Yeah, peaty, smoky, kind of dank. Yeah. But it's a sense of place, right?
And now he doesn't look.
Now,
And then
hi, more food, bring it.
He's a wonderful guy.
Yeah. So, arugula.
Rugula, yes.
Find it in all sorts of things. Like in England, it was showing up in the craziest places.
Put it on anything.
Yeah.
We have one with our pizzas.
Yeah. Do you cook it at all? Is there any occasion where you would ever heat arugula? Or is it always fresh and loose?
I haven't cooked it too much.
Has it happened accidentally? I'm just wondering what it's like.
Nothing that actually succeeded.
Oh, okay. Feels like it's kind of like if kale and spinach had a baby, it would kind of be an arugula.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the same hardiness or staying power as kale.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a soft lettuce.
Yeah. Kale
With
is
the
like a
wonderful-
probation officer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the bitter. It hates everything. Arugula.
Yeah, it's yeah. Okay, let's talk about this as far as how the food feels. Okay, so the arugula hates everything. How about the gravy?
The gravy is house-made gravy. Made out of the stock we use for making the beef inside. We also render the fat from the cuts we have to make the roux for the thickening of it.
Nice. Oh, look at that. Okay, so he's making a roux. He's using actual food. You're not
Yes, that
getting a
was
package of brown
That was
sauce.
the whole concept of coming here. We're gonna make things ourselves.
God bless you,
We're not
Craig.
gonna have this truck back up and go, hey, here's our French fries, and
Are you even making your own French fries?
yes,
Dang.
we'll have some of those later.
All right.
We try to make everything as much as possible here on our own.
My first job was cooking at a truck stop. And We were making our own fries, and all the soups were.
It used to be like that back in the day.
Yeah, like everything was homemade. We had the owner's grandma that would come in, and she would make the pies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can't remember
Like
her
the
name.
sweet
but
pies?
yeah,
Like
like
the lemon meringue and apple pies?
So they were all made. And I remember somebody from the big city came in and is, so are these made by someone? I'm like, well, what isn't made by someone? It's like the angels didn't just drop these off here, though. They were really good pies. It was Linda's mom made the pies. Linda was my boss.
Okay.
And yeah, they were gorgeous, gorgeous. And she was just a home baker for 1,000 years and made smashing good pies.
Those are the wonderful
Mm-hmm.
things.
Yeah,
Used to chase that kind of thing down quite a bit.
yeah, a good pie.
Yeah.
No kidding. What are your opinions of ice cream with pie?
Well, I don't mind ice cream with pie.
Hot pie, cold pie?
Oh, hot pie.
Hot pie with ice cream?
Yes.
It gets aqueous real quick.
Yeah.
It's soup.
Well, it depends how much ice cream you put on it
And how fast you eat it.
and how fast you eat it. I can't do the cheddar cheese thing yet.
That's not bad. If you grate like really sharp cheddar and you grate it and mix it into the crust, you almost
mix it.
yeah. So it just has a bit more gold and then an egg wash on
You're
top.
having like a cheese scone pie.
Almost like that, yeah, yeah. But not so much that it's like cheese.
Cheese.
Just so if you know, you know.
Well, my mother's from the prairies,
Hey.
so I witnessed this cheddar cheese pie, apple pie, quite a bit.
It's a thing. It
And every
really
once
is.
in a while, I go, oh, "Okay, let's give it a shot."
Yeah.
And I used to hate it. Now I'm like, it's okay.
Try it in the crust and then like caramel in between the layers of.
So you're suggesting I make my own pie crust now?
Yeah.
There goes
Yeah.
my Sunday afternoon.
And you're gonna have to balance it so that people don't go, ew, cheese, but they just taste it and go, this is the best, because it's gonna have this depth of flavor that they're not expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you're using
gotta
butter
love-
and not
yeah.
lard, because so it's really golden, a little bit to the orange, and then that egg wash brings up that red, sort of almost like this color, like a reddish caramelized top. It's gonna be gorgeous.
Well, that's not a prairie recipe, is it though?
No, I'm just making it up right now.
Okay, cool. I just added lard, and you was like, "What?
Yeah.
Don't use lard?"
Don't use lard, use butter.
My grandma's cookbooks, it was like,
Lard.
Use lard.
Well, yeah, lard is lovely, but butter's better.
I agree.
Yeah, because like a food that you wouldn't eat individually as an ingredient, like who would sit down and like spread lard on their toast? Well, that is kind of a depression
Yeah.
prayer
I was
thing.
gonna say,
Yeah.
it broke people in Ireland for 100 years, but
That's true.
get my fry bread.
Oh, I like fry bread.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and with like Saskatoon jelly.
Saskatoon berries.
I'm growing them now in my garden. I miss them
thought you
so
were from
much from the
Manitoba,
prairies.
though.
I am, but we grow Saskatoons too. The bushes do not
They
recognize
don't
that
stop
border.
that imaginary line whatsoever.
I was like, whoops, sorry. I need Manitoba berries.
Thank you.
Ooh,
Thank you, sir.
oh, I like your posh walk.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, look at you.
Of course.
He's been using it for years. He's very good at it.
Very good. Alrighty.
So this is our poutine. Coming up next month, we have a month of poutine.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So is it going to be just poutine, all day poutine?
Yeah, you can't get anything else here except for poutine. No.
Like Cheeseburger Cafe?
And we have some peach ale here.
No
A
way.
wheat peach ale, yes.
A wheat peach ale. Nice.
And
So,
just other shots. Anyway, we'll have 5 different poutines. A traditional Irish curry and chips poutine,
oh,
Jamaican jerk poutine from Mark's, obviously one of the wonderful men in town. And I forget the rest, Charlie. No.
You're gonna
we'll
have to come
an
and see.
all-dressed poutine,
all
with-
dressed poutine?
all-dressed seasoning on
Oh,
the chips,
okay.
and then
Yeah.
everything else on top of it.
Oh
you know.
gosh. Are you going to be specific or are you going to play by the day? Like what you
we-
happen to have in the
It'll be
kitchen?
5 that day. Yeah. what we have in the kitchen, but we're not going to tell anybody that.
Yeah,
And this one is,
it's like the soup of the day.
yeah,
What have I got?
I got the last 2 soups of the day. No, that does not happen here
Next day soup
whatsoever.
is better than
We
first day
have
soup.
fresh soup every day. Though we cook it the day before, so it's better.
Right. There was a restaurant that was called Yesterday's Soup, and people didn't get that yesterday's soup is always better than today's soup. Yeah, because it's had a chance to get to know each other.
Marry,
Yeah.
meld, use whatever term you like to use.
Yeah, those are some good verbs.
So this
Incorporate.
is Verbs Incorporated.
Verbs Incorporated.
Wasn't that an electric
Acme.
company?
Oh, I bet. Oh, wow.
I don't know where that came
Do you
from,
remember
really.
the electric company?
A little bit. I
Wow.
remember Bill Cosby as the Spider-Man.
Wow. Morgan Freeman was in there. I saw a clip of it. My brother watched it all the time. So I bet you're my brother's age then. If you learn to read.
35? Yes, that's a lame joke, yes.
Okay,
so
which one is this?
This is our thinly sliced beef with a peppercorn gravy.
Okay. Classic
And-
or?
I think the only classic routine is just gravy, cheese curds, and chips, fries.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, so you guys made your own fries.
Made our own fries, made our own gravy. Did not make our own cheese curds. But
Yeah.
we do make our own ricotta when you see it on our specials.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos about making ricotta.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's like heat the milk to a certain amount and add an acid,
Mm-hmm.
and then strain it
Pretty much.
because it's going to go.
It's going to separate,
Clench up.
curdle, and then
Mm-hmm. And ricotta. How do you make cottage cheese? Do you know? I've made mozzarella. Very messy.
mozzarella is just the next step from ricotta. A lot more stirring.
Mm-hmm. And then like stretching and
Yeah.
kneading the salt in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Robbie and I did it as a date night activity. 'Cause that's how cool we are. We stay home and make cheese.
And Robbie's your husband?
Yeah.
Okay, so it worked out well then.
Let's clarify. Robbie's my husband.
It was a good date night.
It was a good date night. We made cheese.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
That's a weird date night, but yeah. Yeah.
Better
But it
than
went
watching
well with
TV.
his went well with his fancy whiskey. This is right. All the right things. Oh, well, this guy's still here.
Oh.
Let's see how it pairs.
Sure. Well,
Okay.
They took away my utensils, so
Oh,
I didn't get to try.
sucks to be you. Here, do you want a
Thank
knife?
you.
You're a pirate.
Sure.
Pirate Craig will just eat it off a knife.
Yeah. Or
I'm not sure.
maybe not.
You can do it.
I
Yeah.
get the cheese at least. Oh, there we go.
I knew he could do it.
That is a lovely mess of loveliness.
I just hit a really, really crispy potato.
You like the crispy potatoes, or you
Oh,
like
yeah.
those?
I like them almost burned.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think we could
But then some
we could
people
hang
like
out and
those
mess around with food.
fried mashed potato versions. The softness.
The Dark Lord punches this completely flat.
That's what the Dark Lord's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's just going to knock you out.
Dark Lord does not play well with poutine.
No.
Oh, did you try it? Or did you chicken out? Show me your pirate self. Yeah, there you are.
Well, here's the pirate self.
Oh no.
Arg.
Pirate's going to be in the bilge.
Drink
Yeah.
in the bilge water soon.
Arr. Yeah, see like that end right there? That's amazing.
That's what you
Yeah, because it never goes
Those
soggy.
lovely
It's
crispy
just,
parts. No, that's
yeah.
what
Or, yeah. What's the,
So we brine them. They're double cooked. We don't go all the way for the triple cooked.
yep,
So they're brined.
you brine them.
Brine them. deep
Wow.
fry them, freeze them, ready for cooking. So you get a little bit more crispy chip.
And sort of those sugars are developed inside, so it's kind of a sweet, savory, crispy,
And,
smooth,
yeah.
and fluffy. It's got everything.
And the oil has to push out the water so that
Oh.
it gets that crispier edge to it. Apparently oil and water do not mix.
Maybe if you added mustard, you could get it to go. An emulsifier of some sort.
Yellow mustard?
I don't
I'm
think so.
joking. I hate yellow mustard.
I kind of like it for French fries. That
Well,
might
you
have.
like everything you like, don't get me wrong, I'm sorry. Don't want to make you feel bad because
You can
my hang-ups of yellow mustard.
you can hate yellow mustard. It's terrible on a pretzel. You know, it might be that I love it. It's like a pregnancy hangover, that I had it as a pregnancy craving. I was using French fries as an excuse to eat mustard, which wasn't a very good excuse because nobody got it while I was doing that.
Did you find out what... I shouldn't even mention anything about this. Sorry. My knowledge of women's pregnancies, yeah. Sorry.
Sometimes we eat weird stuff. There you go.
The mother of my children always would find out certain cravings meant you were lacking in certain...
I believe that's probably true. I don't know if we really interpret our body signals very correctly. I think we go to the first thing that comes into our head, and then we're like, yeah, because at one time all I wanted was chicken wings, and I don't see what good that would do for me, really. Or mustard. What's in mustard that
Mustard?
my body is desperate for mustard?
Oh, the vitamins and the
Like if you're reading
irons.
a vitamin bottle and you say, okay, niacin, 82% of your daily required, but it never says mustard, like 60% of your required
No, it's never
daily
been in
value. Yeah, mustard
Either
isn't a
chicken
thing.
wings.
No, chicken wings is
they-
100% of your daily chicken wings requirement.
They've got a lot of marrow and a lot of
Yay.
easily accessible marrow and fat.
Wouldn't I have to eat the bones for the marrow?
They've been cooked out a bit now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That's why I'm like, I shouldn't say anything about this. I'm a man.
Yeah,
Giving
but
you knowledge about pregnancy diets, yeah.
there you go. New unsubstantiated claims about pregnancy diets, now discussed at Clancy's.
I feel my telephone vibrating right now. It's just
Oh,
shut
yeah.
up, Craig. Change topic.
Change topics. Like, zzz, zzz. Okay. You grew up mostly. Were you a kid, teenager here in
I
Penticton?
grew up in Penticton. Thank you for the segue.
No problem.
Till I was around 16, and then I moved to Vancouver to go to school, on and off. Eventually ended going to Emily Carr to get my BFA.
Wow, that's hard to get into.
At the time, it was very easy if you're an adult student.
Nice.
All you had to do is not go to school for 2 years, and
Sweet.
as long as you did art,
Okay.
you're allowed in.
What was your art form? What was your
Mixed
thing?
media.
Mixed media. So that's a lot of everything, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just working with a lot of resins and
Oh, neat.
things I found in secondhand stores and alleyways.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Very creative. I like that kind of brain that can take something that other people would throw away and make it into something else, something cool.
I appreciate it myself, but that's kind of how my brain only works. It's hard for me to take something original and then
Or replicate.
I can't replicate it.
Yeah. So that must be hard, I would think, being a chef, and people would I want to taste these fries exactly this way every time I come.
Oh, I can. Yeah, that's
So that's bare basic for you?
yes.
Okay, and then making 5 different types of poutine gives you a little bit of flair.
Yes.
Yeah, because I could see if you were like replicating a set menu all the time, exactly the same way, your soul would kind of die, wouldn't it? It would just
Yeah.
feel awful. Could you do it for a while?
You can do it for a while. That's a bit of a different one. You know, I've been in the industry for a long time, so I don't have the need to flex and make all these fantastic specials on a daily basis.
Right. So this doesn't have to spout fire when it arrives at the table.
Oh, I like to make it each thing I like to make as best as possible.
Nice.
I like to make everything as fresh as possible, from bare bones as possible. I guess that's kind of what's ticking me along right now. It's a pub,
Yeah.
and we've all had the same food, and half the trucks are delivering the same food to the same places.
Yeah,
It's the
exactly.
exact same food.
And
So
we're
let's just
very
show
used to
a
that.
little- yeah, we are. Let's show a bit of love, make it ourselves. We don't have to buy the big box of Yorkies from the freezer, and
Right. Yeah.
let's make it ourselves.
Where some
French
factory
fries,
has made it.
packaged gravy. Let's just
Yep.
get back to how it used to be a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make ourselves individual, and we get to have love into it.
I love that. That's so nice. Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay,
here we
so
come, our
another
signature.
tower. All right. We're going to need more cutlery and a knife for this
I'll
thing.
be right back.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. Now this is our signature dive bar burger, Clancy's burger.
Clancy's burger.
So it's 2 3-ounce patties,
Are you getting
smash burgers,
Oh, okay.
our special sauce, which sounds lame, but it is ours, and 2 slices of strong cheddar cheese.
Oh, very nice. Nice melt there too. Okay, so many things.
Like that, and
Do us a favor, Jimmy. Thank you for everything, Jimmy.
Yeah, no problem.
Killing it.
All right.
Maria, that's what you would be doing. 5 minutes.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Ooh,
Is that
thank you, Jimmy, sir.
Cannery.
okay?
That's here in town, right?
Yes.
Nice. Either bang them out or
That's a pretty massive burger.
it really is.
It's a
That
big
is our
one here. I'll,
classic burger. That's our classic burger.
This is amazing. All right.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm opening this up, Renee, for you to get a. Woo! We need a little cut on that side. Get back in there. Dun, da, da. La pièce de résistance. So if I'm ordering this, I'm ordering a Clancy burger or a smash
Clancy.
burger?
It's just a Clancy burger.
Clancy burger. And it's a smash burger.
It's a smash burger.
So-
Double patty smash burger.
When did smash burger start to be a thing?
I think it always was, and it just disappeared. I think like all your greasy spoons back in the day, that's
Yeah.
what they would do.
Garage. Yeah.
So when you smash it down, all the reactions crisp up very quickly with the meat fats and whatnot.
Yep. Yep.
So you're going to use your caramelization. There's actually a special word for it that I
That one that starts with an M?
yes.
Yeah, I never get it right. To me, it seems like a duck, like mallard, but I'm wrong.
Mallardation.
Maillard reaction?
mastication.
That's chewing.
What is, you have to chew. But yeah, it's
It's a hard word. But yeah, you're getting a lot of contact on the grill, right? That's the thing.
Contract in the
Yeah,
grill,
and
then-
so the fats in the meat are right away like.
Yeah. Instead of it all trying to cover at the same time, because the fats don't come out if you just put the patty on it
That's right.
and you squeeze it out. Well,
Cheers.
chin chin.
Yikes. I don't think I could do this. Renee, this is your burger. It's everything you want. She's a burger kid.
It's messy enough, but it's not the super messy.
Yep.
It's that nice in between.
So you can bring your husband here on a date and then eat this. And then judge him if it falls on his shirt.
And have a bunch of Dark Lords and
Oh my God.
take a taxi home and have a wolf.
Yeah, taxi to Kelowna. Then you have to sell your house, pay the taxi.
Or have a lovely weekend in Penticton, away from Kelowna.
Yeah, you can even stay here, like upstairs, right? That's the inn?
Yes,
Hotel?
if it is a retirement home now.
Oh, you're gonna have to wait. That's just a nice, fresh summer beer. And this is from Cannery Brewery? Beautiful.
Our good friends at the Cannery, this is their muse.
Well done, guys.
They've been helping us and sponsoring us quite a bit with their beer ever since we opened up.
That's so nice.
They're very good people at the
yeah?
Cannery. Yes.
We interviewed at 114 Coffee, I think that's what it's called. It's like right in that kind of mall, the Cannery lofts or something.
At the old Cannery, or
yeah.
the real Cannery.
Yeah, I'm not sure even where.
So the
but it looked like they were
Brewery
there.
is actually not in the Cannery anymore.
Oh.
That is Tin Whistle, which is another really great
Very
place.
nice, yeah. Wow, so that's
The
just
people
like
at Tin Whistle are fantastic.
a really terrific place to go if you're starting a brewery.
Well, the Cannery used to be there. And Tin Whistle moved from their spot down by the golf course.
Okay.
Cannery opened up just a few blocks over there.
Oh, that's nice. So can they just wheel the product down to you? Pop it on a dolly, walk it down the street?
I think they want a bite to eat, so they just zip in here and have a bite to eat, drop off a few kegs.
That is a perfect relationship. Yep. I'll give you a
I wish
burger.
it was the other way around.
Bring the
but,
beer. Yeah. Do they have a tasting room?
yes, they do.
Oh, cool.
It's more than a tasting room. It's a full-on kind of. It's not a pub by any means, but it's a popular spot.
Oh, nice. Yeah. There's so many popping up around. It kind of makes this place really unique because it has a feel of history and.
There's a real pub and.
Yeah. Just a pubby pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Backstreet Boozer.
Backstreet Boozer.
A Backstreet Boozer dive bar.
And you've got a pool table.
We got a good pool table.
I saw a Pac-Man machine in the corner.
Just because I didn't want you to leave without tasting something of our vegetarian.
Okay.
This is our falafel.
Wow. Ba-ding. Okay. Oh, very pretty.
Yes.
All right.
Are you guys on the burgers or?
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
please.
Okay.
we just
Can we
burn
get
through the food.
Rattlers too, please.
And the rattler's coming right up.
Okay. Okay, we've got to show how this looks on the inside. Here, I'll do a slow reveal, Renee. Ba, 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 ba. Was that Darth Vader's entrance song?
That's dun 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 dun. And Dark Lords is dun 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 dun. I don't know, I just made it up.
I appreciate that. I don't think anybody's given us like a musical soundtrack before.
Your own sound backtrack, yes.
That's great. All right, Pirate Bob. How are we
Pirate
gonna?
Bob.
How are we gonna attack this? Should we wait for our rattlers? Now there's a
This is
a situation. Yay! Okay. Merp.
this is the Rattlers are just popular beer here that the locals drink. which is a fake rattler. It's just our house beer with a bit of grapefruit juice.
Oh, so that's more of a real rattler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not a real rattler, is like the breakfast beer. That wonderful creation of a breakfast beer.
The breakfast beer.
You know what we need here in this country is a breakfast beer.
Yeah. So let's take a beer and put some grapefruit juice in it.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
The vitamin C. It's just become a thing here.
That is literally better than any other rattler I've tasted. Yeah. Because you're using grapefruit juice.
Yeah,
and it's not like, the proportions are just perfect. Yeah. It's like a grapefruit juice, really fresh. Nice hit. That's lovely. Good job, folks. Okay, and
So it's just a straight up
look,
falafel.
they are skewered together. Oh wow, sound effects galore.
That's with the tahini lime, grated garlic sauce, and of course chickpea, deep fried chickpeas.
Okay.
With a bit of arugula, pickled onions, pickled roasted peppers, tomato, and cucumber.
Very nice. This is a great way to do falafel because counteracts the natural dryness.
Yeah, because they can get really dry.
They can be so dry. Wow, that's really good. And the rattler. Oh yeah, that's perfect together. Nice little hit of fresh citrus.
So yeah, we've obviously wanted to have a few vegetarian items out there, and I always loved the falafel.
Yeah.
You don't really, nobody's really selling falafels. It's hard to find.
Really? I feel like Kelowna is awash in falafels.
Are they?
They're
I think that's the
digging
prairie
out.
folk are coming.
It's a prairie food. I don't think so.
I lived in Calgary. Calgary was famous for their falafels. They
Oh,
had
really?
Wonderful falafels at corner stores. And this is dating myself. It may have changed quite a bit. But that's where I got my love from falafels from.
Nice. What was that? There was an interesting hot dog shop in Calgary. I think it was on the highway.
Strombos?
Maybe. It had like really crazy combos, like Captain Crunch and peanut butter hot dog.
No.
Yeah, and so the visceral reaction. If I describe a list of ingredients, you know what that will taste like right away, right? And you know the texture without tasting it. You know what
But
peanut
not
butter,
in a hot
Captain
dog.
Crunch. Yeah, but you picture it together and you kind of feel weird, right?
Well, I had this crazy idea of peanut butter and Captain Crunch together.
That's not awful.
I didn't say awful. I had a crazy idea.
Yeah,
And lo and behold, they have peanut butter Captain Crunch. So yeah, I get that.
they do. Huh.
I love Captain Crunch. I'll have to.
That was my treat as a kid.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And you can only eat one bowl too, so.
Oh yeah, because it lacerates the inside of your mouth,
Yeah.
and then you pack it into your molars, and that's it. You got to go to the dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's why they gave it to me. So you can only eat one bowl at a time. Or
that's right. You're just cooking your face with this stuff.
Yeah.
Or Shreddies. That's a lacerator too.
Well, yes.
Unless
If you
you
didn't like it too much, though, it got really soggy, and you didn't have to worry about it.
put it in a blender. Be done with it.
Anything
right.
better than puffed rice, that's all it is.
You're so right. Puffed rice is anathema. It's the worst. All right. Well, Renee is signaling us that we are out of time. So on the falafel and ixnay the puffed rice, okay?
Don't eat puffed rice.
Don't eat puffed rice. It's not worth it. And if you get too
Expert
excited,
opinion.
yeah. Have you ever got puffed rice up your nose? Put a
No.
spoon in your mouth, you get really happy about something, or you're never happy when you're eating puffed rice?
Yeah,
Okay.
My dad just forced, he wouldn't buy anything else, so we just had to eat puff rice.
Sad.
Yeah, sorry bringing up my trauma from my childhood. But
It's okay. We've all got trauma. All right. Thank you for joining us. And well, let's just eat stuff. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Craig.